Hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Tomb Raider 4 Remastered. This is guys 115 speaking, and I would very much, after such a rough drop, like to welcome you to our first visit through the Great Hypostyle Hall. Now, as you can already see, this is a very short video today, and that's because we do not get to explore the hall, which I believe is a temple of the god Amun, at all. We are instead gonna get our hands on 11 goodies and land 6 kills as we're making our way to the third Karnak level, Sacred Lake. That's it. We're just gonna completely pass by the hall itself because we currently do not have the necessary key item. All we got is the Amulet of Horus, and that is completely fine. As you can also see, there are no secrets in this level or anything like that, and there's gonna be absolutely no achievement progress for anything outside of picking up all the goodies, so let's get to it. You know, this level, this first dip through the Great Hypostyle Hall is one of the reasons I originally thought about making one absolutely massive video for both visits to Temple of Karnak, both visits to the Hypostyle Hall, and also both visits to the Sacred Lake. However, I was stopped due to perhaps a bit of a bizarre reason. And no, I'm not talking about this scorpion. The reason is the YouTube character limitation of title of a video being 100 characters. That means I could not realistically fit into one title of one video all 3 level names and for it to make sense. So I just stuck to my original format. By the way, only picking up this box of flares, not just stepping on the tile, summons the second scorpion around here. Okay guys, so I hope you'll forgive me that it's gonna be a shorter video, but again, like I said before, I promised that I'm not gonna leave you hanging with just this one, and that's why the next video is already out, so you can watch both at your leisure. Now, you can absolutely use this rubble to get up and collect goodies, and that's an excellent way to do it if you want to avoid encountering enemies and you don't care about all the kills. But you know me, I absolutely do. So let's step here first, take care of 2 scorpions, and I think we can make it up here, and this is again an excellent way to circumvent spawning any additional scorpions. There are actually 2 here up above, and what I'm showing you right now is, well, how to get your hands on all the goodies without encountering them. But if after you pick them up, or even before you want to encounter them, step on this tile first, there's one, and then I guess a side flip should just about do it. We just triggered the appearance of another. Lara should be able to see it. There we go. But let's get somewhere we can actually shoot it from. Oh my god, tenacious bastard, aren't you? And there we go. So that's the scorpions taken care of. And now, I guess the intended way is to actually monkey swing across. But like I said, if you really do not like monkey swinging, you can just grab these 2 higher ledges from the bottom, rubble. So quite a few options on how you can navigate this, and again, the only reason is to get your hands on 4 goodies. First of all, the box of flares here, and then the shotgun shells over here, and 2 more goodies are perhaps in a bit of an unexpected place, and I just think that's really cool, because if you thoroughly explore these ruins, you'll be really plentifully rewarded. It's this sandy ledge up here overlooking the corridor, and you can absolutely take the lower path as well, and we are gonna be doing that during our second visit of the level, but not the first. Okay guys? There's gonna be purpose to it later, trust me. For now, we have just plenty of goodies. What's even better is that we'll see the story moving forward as we cross this corner.
After her!
Okay, I hope I didn't give you a heart attack with the screenshot taking sound, but I just could not resist. And you know what? This makes perfect sense. The fact that Ahmed overheard Lara reading this inscription on the Amulet of Horus and told at the end of the Valley of Kings to Von Croy that the amulet mentions the priest Semerket. Von Croy knows exactly he needs to go to Karnak. He has roughly the same amount of knowledge as Jean-Yves does. And because Lara stopped at Jean-Yves' place, she probably gave Von Croy and his goons a chance to catch up with her. So things are gonna be very interesting. By the way, something I want to talk about, keep this ledge in mind for New Game Plus, that's all I'm gonna say for now. And also, this right here is completely hidden and blocked off behind rubble, but this is significant. This is where we get to enter the actual Hypostyle Hall. once we have the key. The key we need to get during our second visit of the Temple of Karnak, only after we get the second canopic jar in our first visit of the Sacred Lake, and if you're confused, that's absolutely fine, okay? It's all gonna make sense when you look at the complete playlist. So, with the key item, we'll be able to open this door, showing the god Ptah, and behind it... look at this. I just really wanted to give you a sneak peek. I mean, the loading screen did an excellent job as well, but oh my god, it's such a glorious place. Although I'll be honest, I don't like playing it, but I do love looking at it. Okay guys, final two goodies, very easy to miss Uzi clips over here, especially without object highlight. And let's make it around the corner here. If this is your first time playing Tomb Raider 4, you might be caught off guard that this is the end of the level, strictly speaking. So my friends, during our first visit of the Great Hypostyle Hall, we got our hands on all 11 goodies, raising our total to 136. We also landed 6 kills, raising the total to 61. We have found absolutely no secrets because there are none here, and we have not broken any vessels or breakable objects because there are none. But the story has moved somewhat and we are richer in supplies, so yay! And unfortunately no achievement progress to speak of other than picking up all goodies. So guys, I'm gonna make a save here, and like I promised before, I'm not gonna leave you hanging, because I have already today released this video and the following one to give you something substantial. It just wouldn't be fair to just leave you with this short video, okay guys? So I'm gonna see you next in the Sacred Lake, but not before I fulfill my promise and thank my absolutely amazing patrons. Blangupel, Mick, Severin Drax, Enstickle, Katie Danger, Poo2, and Basic Brian E. Thank you guys so much for being my loyal Winstons, and for showering us with goodies and riches as a consolation prize for this barebones episode. Next, I would like to say big thanks to my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Karavetu, Renegade Durney, Blanket Fox, Jonathan Jones, Dick DeB, and BD92. Thank you guys so much for your support of the channel, and also for treating the numerous scorpion stings Lara has suffered off camera. Her PR department will have none of it and not actually show it to us, and she can't afford to get dizzy now. I would also like to give special thanks to my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Pavilianiti, Alexander, and Richard Dearman. Thank you guys so much for your valiant support of the channel, for dusting off your old equipment, and for picking up your trenches shovels and clearing out the rubble to allow us to move to the Sacred Lake level. Although to be fair, there's more rubble we need cleared out by the time we come back with a Hypostyle key, and I'm absolutely counting on you guys. And finally, I would like to give one very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your long and generous support of the channel, and for keeping the Great Hypostyle Hall safe from tourists, and this includes Lara herself. You are the keeper of the keys in this case. I mean, let's just all imagine what would happen if Lara and Von Croy's goons would make it inside without you keeping it isolated. They would start climbing all over the place, shooting it up. That would be absolutely horrifying and would destroy the place. Thankfully, that's not something that will happen a couple of episodes from now on. Or will it? And on a final note, I'd like to say thanks to my free Patreon members, as well as to you guys for watching and making it to the end of this, well, rather short and unimpressive episode, but it's an important piece in the overall Tomb Raider 4 journey and for the whole playlist to make sense once we're done. And like I promised guys, I'm not gonna leave you hanging with this short episode. The next episode, The Sacred Lake, is already out. So what are you waiting for? A link will appear on the screen in a few seconds. Feel free to click it, and that's exactly where I'm gonna see you next. Or if you're gonna take a break, I want to at least wish you in the meantime happy raiding.